What's going on, YouTube? In today's video is gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna try to be real raw and conversational with y'all, cause I know I've been reading some comments and y'all telling me stop being so robotic and stop being so monotone and shit. So I'm about to just really lock in on that and just try to really just get better at this YouTube shit, cause I really fuck with it. So today's video is gonna be about lust. We're gonna just talk about the benefits of getting over it and like how it changes your views on relationships. And it's just not good for you. Like, lust is never a good thing. Having sex on the main thing of your mind, like, it's just, that's not healthy for anybody. So the first thing I want to talk about is how lust kind of drains you without you even knowing it. And it reminds me of a vape, because when you hit it, it gives you like a slight little dopamine rush, but it's pretty much the same thing with lust. You're doing sexual stuff just for that little rush, and your brain starts to want to crave that type of pleasure by sacrificing your self-worth. And a lot of the times it makes you undisciplined, because you're literally falling into it, like you're letting it control your emotions. Lust can also lower your standards while making you have high expectations, and the more you do it, the harder it is to satisfy you. Your brain wants more crazier and more wild shit. And then when you meet a real person who actually has flaws, he or she can't compete because of your expectations. You also stop appreciating normal love because your brain is so lost in lust. You have these thoughts all the time and you can't even have regular emotions because of it. Lust definitely can make you very self-centered, and it's not about what lust gives you in the moment. It's kind of like, what will you get out of life in the long run? It disconnects you from accountability, self-respect, and long-term thinking, and you start to treat people like they have roles to play instead of just being a human. Lust will kill your motivation because it gives you that reward without actually working for it. Things like working out, reading, and building your career, lust kills all that, so you get the reward without the grind, and then your brain gets confused and doesn't want to work hard anymore. Lust makes you feel lonely by confusing intimacy with pleasure. Intimacy comes from being vulnerable and patient and matching people's energy. Lust skips being vulnerable and jumps straight to the pleasure part without knowing your actual emotions. And then what happens after that? There's no connection, just pleasure, and then you're lonely. And that's why it's very important to make sure you know who you're dealing with whenever you're doing these things. Lust will fill your body but empties your spirit. Lust satisfies your body, but it also neglects your identity, your meaning, and the discipline and things that shape who you are. The more you feed your body, the less you train your mind, and you start living like you're trying to take the easy way out, and you let your emotions get the best of you. And you aren't choosing no more, you're just reacting off of your emotions. When you start to say no to lust, you're not only avoiding temptation, but you're also proving to yourself you can say no to anything. It helps you build a stronger self-control and a stronger identity. It's called impulse control, and it's the same muscle that helps you stay consistent in the gym, stay focused on your work, and avoid toxic relationships. One of the main things you'll notice is you'll get a boost in ambition and drive when your dopamine isn't wasted on quick pleasure. It'll build up and push you towards actual big rewards like money, fitness, creativity, knowledge. You start wanting achievements instead of entertainment, and your mind becomes a producer and not a consumer. And to end things off, self-control isn't about saying no to pleasure. It's about becoming somebody who doesn't need cheap pleasure to feel alive. So let go of lust and just live life the way you were supposed to.